Have you ever had big dreams but felt completely stuck? You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week, then next month, and before you know it, a whole year has passed and you're still in the same place. Maybe you've wanted to write a book, get in shape, or start a new skill, but instead, you end up scrolling on your phone or binge-watching TV. Why does this happen? Well, here's the truth, you're not lazy. Your brain is just wired to resist hard things. But the good news is you can change this. And in this video, I'll show you 3 simple steps to break free from procrastination and start making real progress today. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at laziness the same way again. Part 1, Why we feel stuck. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a guy named Jake. He always dreamed of starting his own business. He watched countless videos, read books, and even planned everything out in his head. But when it came to actually starting, he always found a reason to delay it. I'll start when I have more time, he told himself. But that time never came. One day, his friend pointed out something simple yet powerful. Jake wasn't lazy, he was overwhelmed. The idea of starting a business felt too big, too impossible. And because of that, his brain convinced him to take the easier route: distractions. Sound familiar? This happens to all of us. Our brains are wired to avoid pain and seek comfort. When a task feels too big, our natural response is to put it off. But what if I told you that breaking this cycle is easier than you think? It all starts with one simple shift. Part 2, the 3-step solution. Step 1, make it small. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they have to do everything at once. But that's not how success works. Imagine you want to write a book. If you sit down and think, I need to write 200 pages, your brain will immediately shut down. It's too overwhelming. Instead, try this: just write 1 sentence today. That's it. Tomorrow, write another one. Before you know it, you'll have a whole page. Small steps feel easy, and that's why they work. A great example is a guy named James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. He wanted to get back into working out, but instead of forcing himself to do a full hour at the gym, he started with just 1 push-up a day. Sounds silly, right? But here's the magic: once you start, it's easier to keep going. And over time, those tiny actions snowball into massive results. Step 2, create simple routines. Willpower is unreliable. One day, you're motivated. The next, you're back to procrastinating. That's why successful people rely on routines, not motivation. Think about brushing your teeth. Do you ever wake up and think, ugh, I don't feel like brushing my teeth today? No. You just do it because it's part of your routine. The same should apply to your goals. For example, if you want to exercise, don't rely on motivation. Instead, set up a tiny routine like placing your workout clothes next to your bed so it's the first thing you see in the morning. Want to write every day? Keep a notebook next to your coffee machine. The easier you make it, the harder it is to avoid. A friend of mine struggled with reading. He always wanted to read more books but never had time. So he started leaving books in different places: his car, his bathroom, his office. Guess what? He started reading way more because the books were always right in front of him. Little tricks like this can change everything. Step 3, the 2-minute rule. Here's a game changer: just start for 2 minutes. That's it. The hardest part of any task is getting started. But once you do, you build momentum. So instead of telling yourself, I need to read for an hour, just say, I'll read for 2 minutes. Want to clean your room? Just clean one small section. Want to go for a run? Just put on your shoes and step outside. 9 times out of 10, once you start, you'll naturally keep going. It's like pushing a ball down a hill. The first push is the hardest, but after that, it rolls on its own. Part 3, the key takeaway. Now, let's bring it all together. Step 1, break tasks into small, easy steps. Step 2, set up routines so you don't rely on motivation. Step 3, use the 2-minute rule to overcome procrastination. If you apply just one of these, you'll start seeing results. But if you combine all 3, you'll become unstoppable. And here's the best part: you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent. The people you admire, they didn't start as experts. They started small, just like you will today. So let me ask you, what's one small action you can take right now? Comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear it. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, success isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, even in the smallest way. Now, go take that first step. Your dreams are waiting for you.